Welcome back to O.R.B.I.T.S Consulting. My name is Manal Zainuddin, Global Education Consultant and founder of O.R.B.I.T.S Development Code, O.R.B.I.T.S, an approach for conscious learning and being. This podcast highlights education communities from macro and micro angles, leadership, learning, personal and professional growth across multiple disciplines. Education is holistic and as vast and infinite as the cosmos. As we bring stories, interviews, talks, and projects from around this globe, I extend Plutarch's famous quote that I had posted in the schools I have worked in. The mind is not a vessel to be filled, but a fire to be kindled. Last couple of weeks, I have launched two initiatives, one for students, who I usually refer to them as learners, and another for leaders. The one for learners comprises of two projects, Sustainability Project and Soft Skill Project. The one for leaders comprises of one, which is a school quality program that schools might need to improve their performance and school environment. The idea behind these two initiatives is a contribution from me at the beginning of this year and after what we all have witnessed in the past year. Pandemic, lockdowns, school closures, mental health issues, and much more. Learners and teachers found themselves trapped within a new scheme of work: online learning, blended learning, or in-person risk-packed learning. Leaders all over the world had to grab every opportunity to keep teaching and learning going, and supporting teachers, learners, and parents. The least to say, it was an unprecedented year, and we have navigated through that despite all its challenges, complexities, insecurities, and uncertainties. Just like every community member striving to help and support the community, I thought to present these two initiatives. I always had my ways with learners and teachers, reviving school spirit. There is always someone out there who yearns for open communication, exuberance, challenges, and projects. I am one myself. We are amazing in the way we can tune to each other's potential and talents, and the way we build up on the strengths of each other. In this episode, I will speak about these initiatives and provide more information about them. You can find the application forms on my website, www.orbitsdevelopment.com/programs. I will keep applications for learners open for now as long as there is capacity for more, and that of leaders until the end of this month. Feel free to check by sending an inquiry through my website, www.orbitsdevelopment.com. As an overview of world learning during COVID, actually COVID-19 has induced social distancing, which has been challenging to learners and to teachers, and mental health concerns have been on the rise since the beginning of the pandemic. Although children and teenagers are excited about digital learning, they are still handling the same content, which is the school subjects. Soft Skills Project for Learners, as part of this initiative, aims at reviving learners' curiosity and creating school spirit. So while this may not engage all learners, those who are truly interested and intrigued by self-exploration and personal growth will certainly be delighted to engage themselves in such experiences. And as we all know, according to the World Economic Forum, the top 10 skills of 2025, they comprise of certain types of skills: problem solving, self-management, working with people, and of course technology use and development. 21st century learning demands critical thinking, self-regulation, agency in making decisions, collaborations, communication, resilience, and much more. And Soft Skills Project for Learners provides these opportunities to experience those generic skills. I will go through a quick description about the Sustainable Development Goals of the United Nations, We all know that there are 17 development goals, and the goal number 4 is about quality education. But within this project, we will be handling more than one of those goals. There are 17. We will be probably handling 10 to 13 or to 14, which means most of the development goals. If we can have a look also at the sustainability project for learners, again, those who are interested and intrigued by world exploration and personal growth within this global world will certainly find this very exciting. In relation to sustainability, 21st century learning again demands critical thinking, agency, fraternity, social impact, and starting or at least participating with initiatives. Sustainability project for learners provides opportunities to experience global problem solving and ideation, and this is what we truly need. If we go through a quick view of the two projects, these two projects involve learners ages 6 to 17 in the role of soft skills or sustainability. Needless to say, no matter what skill is introduced, it will be related to the age characteristic, so it will definitely suit the age of the child participating. The opportunities that these projects offer the learners are mainly related to real world problems and situations, and this is extremely important and significant in the way we endorse 21st century learning. The mission of these two projects exposes actually a significant factor of learning and doing, and it relates to the educational personal experiences of the learners. There are also chances for finding solutions to problems that arise during our educational years and in the global world as we think and prepare and design a new framework for the years to come. The projects focus also on facets that are often neglected in learning, and these are supposed to be basics in 21st century learning. And the most exciting thing about these projects is that they give the credit to learners who will be the main agents during the project. And of course, this involves their personality and their identities as they explore themselves and as they explore their role in the world. And needless to say, there are lots of milestones for growth throughout the projects, because those learners will have the chance to start at such an early age and go through these projects in a stress-free environment. There is a phase 1, which may be extended to phase 2, depending, of course, on the interest and the enrichment of the committees. And this is very exciting, and we will be talking about it further throughout the project. The duration of phase 1 is 3 months and may be extended for phase 2 as per need. The project requires general knowledge, curiosity, self-discovery, and creativity. That's why both projects do not demand any study time or any effort from the learners or even the teachers. The projects start with forming a committee from each school, supported by an adult coordinator, and of course the committees will connect with each other according to certain themes and tasks. So the projects encompass process and product, and this both are very important. The action steps that are needed to reach the product and the process throughout those projects will be conducted is actually the main source of learning. This is where real learning occurs, and that's quite exciting. As for the operating plan, it is very simple. There are certain steps. Number 1, after the application form is submitted, the school coordinator will receive a presentation as an introduction to the project. Number 2, once you confirm your participation, you have to also send a letter of consent. The letter of consent serves actually as terms of agreement for the basics: respect, purpose, and security, because these projects involve learners and we have to be careful about that. The third step is, once the selection of the participants is done by the school, according, of course, to the interests of the learners, it's important that the learners are interested in the project so that there is full engagement and benefit. After the selection of the participants, school coordinator submits the name of the learners and receives the first set of the project kit, whether it's soft skills project or sustainability project. This kit will be used throughout the project. The kit will not be given all at once, so that the curiosity factor is maintained, so it will be given according to the meetings that will be conducted. There will be 2 meetings per month for discussions and assignments that can be done throughout these 2 weeks. Of course, should there be any need for an extra meeting during the month, then that will be discussed with the coordinator. During the meetings, discussions and talks about the themes and the sub-themes as well will be conducted. There will be strategies, and like I just mentioned before, all depends on communication and self-discovery, which is very important as 21st century learning skills. The course of the project goes as per the kit, so more material may be provided depending on any emerging needs. We cannot decide from the very beginning what we might need. You all know that learning cannot be predicted, and curiosity and discovery are keys in these projects. And of course, once all those assignments and tasks are shared and discussed and shared and presented also, there will be a final event, which will be a chance to submit those final products. So there are certain conditions to secure the full benefit and the basic values, which, like I mentioned, they are the support, purpose, and security. We have the participants come from different cultures, so certain conditions must be noted. Condition number 1, there has to be a letter of consent. This is necessary for the application, and the format will be provided. Like I said, it should include parents' consent, general conduct, and social media policies. Condition number 2 is that the school coordinator is the contact person throughout the entire process, not the learners. The learners attend the sessions and participate actively in the presence of their coordinators. Any submission of task must be undertaken through the coordinator. Condition number 3 is that during meetings, participants may choose to answer or not to answer. This depends on the topic and the theme. It's very important that we consider, like I said, different cultures and what children feel like sharing or not. Condition number 4, school coordinator is responsible for any content that the learners submit to ensure that cultural differences are fully noted. Of course, no bias based on gender, age, race, ethnicity, religion, culture, or disability is accepted. And of course, regarding the policy regarding photos or videos, they are not shared by the participants except through the school coordinator. And condition number 6, which is the last one, none of the material of the project can be shared with other groups or individuals who are not registered as participants and coordinators, simply because we need to have consent regarding every single participant. That's a quick overview of the conditions. For more details, there will be like brief evaluations using rubrics to ensure quality of the process. That's very important for me in particular to maintain the best quality throughout the projects. And what we will start with is phase 1. There is a plan to extend the project to phase 2 and more depending on the cohorts. This is a process, and for me in person, I am truly excited to start this and let it grow throughout the years. We will see what we can do with that.